Treyarch have just confirmed Vulture to be the brand new perk in Season 1.5, as well as a bunch of new information on the new map, including setting, magic in zombies, the new game mode. We also have massive Mangler nerfs, as well as nerfs to the bug rounds and vermin rounds on high rounds. Absolutely incredible info. Let's go ahead and get into it.
Tis the season.
This is how I'm feeling right now. We are a couple days away from Citadel Del More. We're going to be watching the COD pod here and seeing all the changes that are coming to the game.
He's the only guest we've had on twice. That's right, folks. It's Mr. Kevin Drew, the Associate Design Director at Treyarch on Zombies. And sir, welcome back to the show. Thank you very much for coming.
Thanks so much for inviting me. As soon as I found out that it was like a holiday special, I'm absolutely going to be here, especially when you throw in the sweater.
Yeah, we got matching
They
Zombies
have mystery
Christmas
boxes
sweaters.
on the sweater.
Check out the
That's kind of
COD
hard, I'm
shop
not going to
and
lie.
Get one for yourself for all those, end of the year parties.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got the fire going, and we have so much zombies to talk about for Season 1 Reloaded.
Yes, there's a ton of content coming, and let's get into it.
So, Kevin, one thing that launched at Season 1 for Liberty Falls and Terminus is directed mode.
Yes.
So I just want to make sure that we're circling on that, because
how much of a success this has
look
been
at directed mode and I'm like, what a great time with the holidays for your pals to jump in. Maybe they've never played zombies, they want to try something different. What's that been like with directed mode launching, and what can we expect?
Yeah, it's been amazing. It's been a kind of a passion project for the team. We want to make sure that, especially coming off of like MWZ, some players are maybe used to a very open world experience that's very, I would say, casual comparatively. Like you can kind of go at your own pace. And round-based zombies is very different. And so this was a nice answer to that. And I think it's
really been great for people to just get their Nebula camos in one game.
Or watching this podcast, you probably know all sorts of things about zombies, but your friends who might be on the fence or never even checked it out, it's a great way to bring them in an environment that's a little more easy.
Yeah, absolutely.
And make more people realize how much the team pours into these maps, all the cool main quest content, the boss fights, all these things. And so
yeah, and especially for me, like the celebration of the narrative, like there's
so just real quick, I want to go ahead and mention here that he did call these maps boss fights, so they are considering what Liberty Falls has as a boss fight, even though there's not a specialty enemy or anything like that. It's just like a repurposed abomination. They are still calling it boss fight, so that's just something to keep in mind that might be very interesting in the future, but we'll see.
Such a great storyline going, and great way to get your buds, spend your holidays,
get them started
in direct mode. And of course, with the new map, can you tell us a little bit about what directed mode will look like eventually, right? Like those maps came out at launch. Then with the launch of Season 1, we had directed mode. So there's always going to be a delay between when the map is live and
how much time do we have?
Directed mode starts. So what might that look like for Citadel?
Yeah, so it's going to be pretty similar, about the length, same amount of time as the launch maps. So you can expect very early next year is when that will flip on for Citadel.
Oh, it seems really cool. I mean, you brought it up, feels like so long ago now, that you had a third map coming already. I thought, well, we've got two great maps already. What are you talking about? How do we already have a third? But I'm also really excited to see the big change. Of course, Liberty Falls, a little bit more modern, a little bit more, urban area. Terminus is this sort of, a lot of concrete, a lot of, sort of spy lab vibe going on. So this is a really, really exciting departure, design-wise. See creepy castles, lots of cobblestones, basically.
Yes.
Is the vibe I'm getting.
Very old, very ancient.
Okay, here's the trailer that we got.
At this castle, and very different. Just moving away from kind of the old facilities and things like that. This is just old world. Lots of magic here.
New flavor. Cool. Yeah, I've heard you guys talk about magic before, so I feel like we're getting a little bit of a wink on the magical
there's always kind
nature.
of two sides to zombies. There's the scientific horror aspect where we're crafting all these wonder weapons, and then there's every once in a while we get to go to the other side where it's more just pure magic, like the roots of Dark Ether.
I love it.
And kind of tying into history and Arthurian legend, like the magic, and those things tie directly into what we're doing here.
Okay. This is probably the best thing that they could have said about the setting of this map. my number one complaint for pretty much all of Cold War in this is it's been like scientific facility after scientific facility, and the fact that they are saying this is like a castle that is more tied in mythology, more tied in different things happening that are going to be more just based off of like 115 and Ether and the Dark Ether are weird, and they are going to let those shine through rather than trying to harness everything through a wonder weapon that is like made by this doctor. We're stepping away from doctors and into mythology, which is literally my number one complaint for the story and where the settings have been so far. So this is absolutely incredible. I'm very happy about this.
Please. I mean, I'm glad you brought up the roots there. Where does this sit storyline-wise? Is this taking place directly after Terminus?
Yeah, so I'm calling this our European vacation. We've broken out of Terminus.
Zombies goes to France.
Zombies goes to France. We've discovered that we're looking for Dr. Kraft, and the reason is he's the foremost expert on the occult and has direct knowledge and ties to the Sentinel artifact that we're now trying to track down, which will help us. But this is the next step. And so it brings us here to Avalon in the southern region of France. And we're here to find Kraft and find the Sentinel artifact.
So no spoilers, but if you have not finished the main quest in Terminus, we're kind of picking up right where that left the dedicated crew off.
Exactly. And really, the rest of the game, or through the seasons, we're going to be following this crew and their story.
Awesome. So speaking of Terminus, how would you kind of categorize the experience? Like Miles made a great point, art style in terms of the milieu. I think I used that correctly. The setting, the vibe of the two different maps. Obviously, this Citadel is a new flavor for us, which is really exciting. Mm-hmm. But from an experience standpoint, kind of like how do you categorize it between the two existing maps of just, Easter eggs and main quest and what to expect?
Yeah, I think like it's a big map.
Mm-hmm.
It's dense. It's like Liberty Falls is very simple, straightforward. Mm-hmm. Terminus is like one of the biggest we've ever made, and we don't have an ocean in this one. So you can imagine kind of like the size of Terminus, but kind of compacted, right? And,
You're right.
And being a castle, there's a lot of claustrophobic spaces, especially when you get further into the map. Places you don't want to be necessarily high rounds for very long.
Cellars.
So I'm hoping it will provide a nice challenge for players. Kind of coming off of Liberty Falls and Terminus, like this is the next step.
Okay, an evolution.
Very exciting.
Can you tell us a little bit about the wonder weapon the wonder weapons?
We know that each map coming around Base Zombies in Black Ops 6 has a wonder weapon. So we're just kind of like poking around,
Yeah. So this is what I'll say. We're going to a castle, and that invokes a certain imagery, and we have a dedicated melee slot in this game. And so it kind of made perfect sense to, have some swords be the wonder weapons. And another aspect is when we get a chance, we love to do 4 elemental weapons.
Dude,
something
we're just
that's
saying
really
all
fun,
the leaked info.
where each player can kind of identify with one of these 4 elemental weapons and like their play style and have a lot of fun.
I see a fire in the background.
I want to scream into the microphone because I'm so stoked for this.
Fire sword is going to
What
be
are you
real,
most
man.
excited for about this? I mean, melee weapons and spooky gothic vibes are one thing. What are you excited for?
I mean, it's kind of matching that, where just the environment is so cool and unique. And I mean, who doesn't love castles, right? Like they're just inherently
Weirdos.
fun.
Yeah.
Weirdos.
So,
yeah.
But that combination of like the village below and the town tying in with the castle just really lends itself to a lot of unique spaces. Like
There's definitely going to be secret tunnels that go from the town.
the elemental wonder weapons.
Oh,
I'm really excited about those.
I have seen enough of it to say that, like I said, I'm so stoked for this. I cannot wait to spend kind of the holidays diving deep into the new map. But the new map, Citadel, is not the only thing coming to Season 1 Reloaded. There's so much zombies goodness. We've got a new perk coming.
Oh my God, are they
We've
going to reveal?
The Tesla Storm is the new field upgrade.
Mm-hmm.
We've got the Light Mend
they said that
ammo
before?
mod. Take us through
let's go
a couple of upgrade.
Mm-hmm.
We've got the Light Mend ammo mod. Take us through
let's go
a couple
there.
of these and tell us what we've got to get excited about.
So
here.
let's start with the perk, because that's a big deal. Everyone's like, which one is it?
I know, a lot of speculation.
It's Vulture Aid,
What?
which is a perk we haven't seen since Buried.
That's
in
the
Black
one
Ops
I was
2.
asking for.
And it
Not one.
specializes in making zombies drop things. So now if you drink this perk, zombies can drop ammo. They can drop more salvage.
Lethals. That's
So-
what I want them to drop.
Yeah. So like
personally.
if you like picking up things, this is the perk for you. It also got a very awesome kind of reskin, just like we've been doing with a lot of the perks that are older. We
I
bring them
can't
back.
believe
and
it's Vulture Aid.
the team does an amazing job, like making them very unique and having a lot of character. This time, the Vulture Aid is literally a giant like vulture, and its beak can actually take out zombies when you buy the perk. It's really cool.
I've seen that happen, and it's so cool to watch. Like you're trying, you run up to it, grab the perk, and it's just gonna, so you have zombies chasing you. It's like,
Oh, it packs back.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's
yeah,
awesome.
Picks back.
Oh, it's amazing.
Not even Dr. Peck.
Yeah, we had to. I tried to pitch early on. Like I knew for the holidays we were gonna do something special for zombies. I voted for Peck the Halls. I know.
That's a good one.
Nice.
Yeah.
Tesla Storm field upgrade. This is coming back. It makes you a living Tesla coil. So very useful. It just
Very
shocks and
good.
damages zombies all around you. What's really cool in co-op is it actually links up with anyone near you.
Oh,
so
no
it's a
way.
great co-op skill.
Yes.
Like you pop that, all of you connect, and it's like you're like this, I don't know, army of lightning. It's
Like a chain link
Epic.
friendship.
Pitching me as an army of lightning. Like,
Yeah.
hello, I'm in. Count me in. And Lightmend, the
Yes.
ammo mod coming.
So Lightmend
Okay,
is a
this is
brand new
big.
ammo mod. We never had this, and ammo mods. It's really we want to make sure every time we make a new ammo mod, it serves like a new gameplay role. And this time around, it's all about healing and kind of defense. So the idea here is with this ammo mod, when you kill zombies, they spawn these little health orbs. And they'll stick around and then kind of suck into you when you go low on health.
Awesome.
So if you kind of kite in an area, you'll start to accumulate this supply of orbs that kind of bail you out if you get in trouble.
Support players, we're looking at you guys.
Yeah, very
And that
helpful.
helps,
need
everyone,
ya.
that helps the whole team.
Yeah, so anyone who's low on health that runs near one of these
Grab
gets
them.
sucked up. And then also you can augment all of these. There's 6 augments for each of these. With the Lightmend, like you can actually make it even a little bit offensive. So those orbs will damage zombies if they run through it. If you're kind of
Awesome.
playing, if you don't necessarily need all the healing capacity.
So 18 new augments. You've also just given us a little taste of what's coming there. But we also have 3 new Gobblegums coming.
Yes.
Are they going to
Share?
reveal these as well?
So we have Power Keg returning, which spawns at full power, which is really useful for boss fights, things like that.
Not
when you
what
need friends
anyone
guard
thought
back
was
in
going to be
a
happening,
pinch.
but okay.
We have a new one that's called Timeout, which is what you think it is, where it actually like stops the round and gives you a nice lengthy break.
Just a little
So
sabbatical.
That's
if the squad's
awesome
like
for Easter egg
almost
hunting.
dead, it's like timeout. We can go reset, get everyone up, get everyone equipped, and then we'll resume.
I get that in Idolize. I'm taking a vacation.
Exactly. And then the last one is a new.
That's crazy. It's going to be so good for Easter egg hunting.
It's called Holiday Cheer, and it is a whimsical, and it has all the zombies spawning with festive wreaths around their necks. So you can kind of stock up on these during the holiday season, and then use them throughout as you please throughout the rest of the year.
I'm.
Wait, does that
I
mean it's a
cannot
limited
wait.
time whimsical?
All of this new content, all
Surely not.
coming to season 1 Reloaded, and more, including all of the awesome festive seasonal holiday wonderful exciting stuff.
Yes.
That I
Okay,
can't
so
wait
they're
to talk about.
confirming.
I wanted to ask what.
So right there, they are absolutely confirming that there is going to be more updates that are just seasonal only, like game modes, much like we had Jingle Hell or Jingle Hells. What was it called? You guys know what I'm talking about. The one in Cold War where the Manglers were festive and the zombies were festive, and there's like a special game mode with the snowballs. That apparently is going to be coming back in some capacity for Christmas. We hadn't got confirmation until now that we were actually going to be getting a Christmas event, but now we are.
What has it been looking like having this incredible response to the launch of Zombies so far? I think especially with both of the maps, but I've seen a lot of love for Liberty Falls, which has been awesome.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
been
they're like,
amazing,
"We told you
to
guys."
see. We're actually like data-wise, it's like the hours spent in zombies is actually like 2 to 1.
I knew
Liberty
it.
Falls and Terminus.
I
Wow.
knew it.
Wow.
So
I knew it.
people enjoy the small day map.
And they enjoy directed mode so much that they just want to stay on that map for hours getting those Mangler kills.
Where
Yeah.
they can just kind of hang out and kite zombies for a while. And I think it's just important to have a full array of content, right? Like something for everyone. is huge.
You've reunited my like school friends. All of them have been playing zombies endlessly.
Yep.
And we've all been running around Liberty Falls finding the highest things we can hop off with PhD Flopper on and sort of like collect masses and hordes of zombies, and it's been really, really fun.
There's been some amazing content generated on it right now related to PhD Flopper.
I think of the clip that you showed me of the guy jumping off the stairs during the Sam trial. With
Slow
the
motion.
slow music playing. That's
So
just
good.
epic.
But yeah, so maybe during the holiday, if you got a friend who wants to try zombies, just kind of encourage them, guide them, put them in directed mode for a little bit. And
But
have a good time.
directed mode is not the only thing that they could potentially play during the holidays, because with season 1 reloaded, we have some incredible seasonal content coming that is festive and frightening. And I cannot wait to talk about it. But quickly, I've
it's not
decided
coming
that
at
in
launch.
the holiday spirit, to play a little game with you both that I like to call Naughty or Nice.
Naughty or nice.
Okay.
And finally, you've made it with your squad to round 31. And 4 Manglers
Okay.
immediately spawn in and murder all of you. Are you doing anything about this, Kevin? Who wrote this?
Wait, this is so personal.
all
Yeah, I feel
Manglers.
attacked. I don't know. No, we're gonna be nice. We're gonna be nice.
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 So, starting at season 1.5, we're gonna make some changes. We're gonna make the Manglers cannon
Oh
easier
my-
to shoot off.
Okay.
And we're actually gonna smooth out how many Manglers can spawn in kind of the mid rounds.
Awesome.
So it's about starting out about half, and so it'll take
Oh
much
my
longer
God.
to
get to the
scale
4
up
Mangler
to
scenario.
the 4 Mangler
Sounds a
scenario.
little soft to me personally. A little soft.
You
You
love
know?
to hear it. This is really like big holiday generosity from you. So
You
thank
always want to
Really
start
nice.
really hard. It's a lot easier to pull it back than
Yeah.
it is to just make things harder.
You said that the elevator clip is your clip of the year. My
yeah.
meme of the year is the Oops All Manglers cereal box meme.
That's really good.
So thank you, internet, again.
Okay, so they clarified this even farther in a tweet. They said basically mid rounds scaling up to round 100 are going to be, so basically the amount of Manglers that you would get on round 31 is now going to be smoothed out all the way to 100. So once your round 100 plus Manglers are back on the menu again, but until then, all of those rounds are going to experience about what she's saying, about half Manglers, which is incredible news. No updates on like zombies damage, guns doing anything more, but just less Manglers overall is probably a good thing. So we're
So
stepping in
Kevin,
the right
last
direction
thing,
here.
Thank you for playing that silly game. Awesome news about the Mangler. So in season 1 reloaded, reducing the amount of Mangler spawn in the mid rounds. Very exciting. More on that soon. But as we sign off from Naughty or Nice, I did say that it was inspired by something coming to season 1 reloaded. You care to tell us
Okay, are we getting
a little more?
So Jingle Hells is coming to
Yes.
Black Ops 6, and what we have done is completely rethemed Liberty Falls and decked the halls completely. And so this version of Liberty Falls is set in winter. The river's frozen over, garlands,
Holiday
trees, snowmen
wonderland that is
everywhere.
also a hellscape.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So Jingle Hells, is this purely a cosmetic change, or is there kind of any gameplay modifiers there?
No, it's more than that. So there's a lot of just kind of minor tweaks here and there. So Saint Mangler has taken the arsenal away.
Old
so
Saint Mangler.
to get the higher weapon rarities, you're gonna have to use other methods. But there's snowballs in the map, so you can freeze zombies, and when you kill them, they have a chance to drop presents,
Incredible.
which have all sorts of new weapons.
So pretty much the same game mode coming
There
back.
are special rounds that actually, it gets really cold outside, and you start to slow down and freeze, so you have to seek shelter.
Okay,
Or else, so
that's
that's gonna
new.
be very challenging.
That sounds way harder.
Yeah, there's definitely, it'll be interesting. And what we're going to do is we're going to keep the main quest on. So it'll be kind of fun to just see people try to go after the main quest with all these kind of difficulty modifiers on to see how it goes.
Just little twists and turns here and
Yeah,
there. Yeah, I like that. But that's not the only thing, because, like I said, the game that we just played was inspired by
The
something else
Naughty or
coming to
Nice
Jingle
power-up.
Hells. So in
Yes.
Jingle Hells, we're also getting some special looking enemies.
Yes.
What can you tell us?
Abomination with
has
Santa hat
been,
on.
had a holiday pass on them, and so they've got new names, and the vermin are now tinsel makers, and they have all these little red boots, Little holiday
Okay, that's
hats.
kind of fire. I'm not gonna lie.
Very terrifying in its own unique way. And then that goes all the way up. The Mangler, the Abomination.
Yeah.
They all get a little holiday
Seasonal
cheer.
paint job. Oh my god.
They're incredible. The tinsel maker specifically, there's a little seasonal intro to Jingle Hells that I won't spoil, but I screamed when I saw it, and it's perfect, and I can't wait for
It's so good.
I can't wait.
Yeah, the team did an incredible job.
Kevin, thank you so much
All right.
for joining us for another
Massive-
episode of COD Pod. I
massive
feel like
info
we
drop.
may have scared you away permanently this time, but like,
Not
what
at
if
all.
we let you keep the sweater?
No. Wait, I do get to keep this sweater, right? Yeah. No, I'm going to be back.
Sure. Yeah, that was the plan.
You know, the train is out of the station. We're not losing steam. There's going to be plenty of zombies throughout the year, so
And
lots of opportunities.
so much. It's season 1 reloaded. I cannot wait for it to be out in the world. Jingle Hells, here we come.
Yes.
Naughty or nice.
This was both.
Yes. Thank you again.
Thank you, Kevin.
Someone needs the soundboard taken away from them, I swear. So we got a lot of info there. I mean, highlights. We know exactly what the ammo mod is going to be with dropping little healing orbs or damaging orbs depending on the augment. We are going to be getting, literally, I can't believe they just came out and confirmed Vulture Aid. That is the one that I said if it's not double tap, I would love for it to be Vulture Aid. And I actually can't believe that that's the real one. I don't think anyone was really seeing this one coming. We have that coming out. Tesla Storm is the confirmed next field upgrade, which we knew was probably going to come back as well. But that one's definitely a crowd favorite. It's very, very good. So overall, some insane info in here. I hope that basically they give us some time to check out the new map and everything like that before Jingle Hells comes out, so we can have time to do the new map, complete the Easter eggs, find the side Easter eggs, and then go back to Liberty Falls, because it sounds like this is a Liberty Falls only update. So great news for people who want to camo grind. Liberty Falls might be getting some cool updates that might help as well. I think overall, absolutely incredible changes. Really, really happy with how this one